Bill Maher, right? Everybody know Bill Maher, for example? He's a radical left maniac with modest television ratings, right? Modest. And as soon as he says something that's a little bit modest or temperate, Fox and others put him on to explain, oh, look, Bill Maher, a Lefty, Bill Maher is saying wonderful things. They play right into the hand of the enemy. It's amazing. I'm sure he laughs like hell at how stupid they are. They're kissing the ass of the enemy. And in that case, his ass is not particularly pretty.
What a rousing political speech from a former president, and it's so presidential. So there's Donald Trump taking aim at Fox News, specifically upset about the way that they would allow Bill Maher to get a bunch of attention from them to talk about, who knows? I mean, Bill Maher, that raging lib that says all those progressive talking points every day. So anyway, Maher did respond to this because he was trying to figure out what? So on Twitter, he said this. Donald Trump says Fox News is, quote, kissing the ass of the enemy by booking me. He must have been accidentally watching real time again. I know of no booking I have on Fox, but I've made it clear I'd love to come on with Hannity or Carlson, but they back out when I balk at only talking about the things we agree on. So again, I was wondering that too, because I'm not sure how much Bill Maher has been on Fox News. I don't watch either one, so I'm in the dark on that. But Trump is not happy about these, I guess, talking points that are allowed to fly from him. This is a bit of a thing that goes on for years. I think his beef with Bill Maher might have to do with this joke that Bill Maher made back when we were talking about birth certificates and rightful presidents. Let's watch.
New rule, Donald Trump must immediately submit to DNA test to determine whether he is in fact the love child of a human woman and an orangutan from the Brooklyn Zoo. Look, Donald, I'm not saying that your mother was repeatedly an orangutan back in the 1940s. I don't know if that's true. I hope it's not true. But given your face, your physique, your intelligence level, and of course your hair, the American people deserve some real proof that your mother did not spend most nights in 1945 covering her body in banana oil, sneaking into the monkey cage, and compulsively humping an orange-haired ape.
So I think there's a bit of a history here. He would go on further because he went on Jay Leno's show to talk about he wants proof that his mom was not orangutan. This continued. He said, I'm not saying it's true. This is what Maher told Jay Leno on tonight's show. It shows you how old this is. I hope it's not true, but unless he comes up with proof, I'm willing to offer $5 million to Donald Trump that he can donate to a charity of his choice. Hair Club for Men, the Institute for Incorrigible Douchebaggery, whatever charity is what he then went on to say. As you can imagine, Donald Trump wasn't happy about this, and he decided to sue Bill Maher for $5 million for that orangutan sex joke. And a letter to Maher before filing that lawsuit, Trump's lawyer wrote, attached here to is a copy of Mr. Trump's birth certificate, demonstrating that he is the son of Fred Trump. What do you? Go ahead, Dan.
It's because the only person who has made Donald Trump reproduce a tax or like a legal document for the public, tax or otherwise, is essentially Bill Maher making this joke. And yeah, his lawyers had to withdraw the lawsuit. You got a quote from Michael Cohen saying, just because we're withdrawing the lawsuit doesn't mean that we aren't coming back for more. Just you wait. And the rest is history with Michael Cohen's relationship with Donald Trump. But I remember he wrote that statement as well. That was basically going to actually make the legal case that Bill Maher's joke was libel and an assertion of such a thing. It had to be withdrawn 2 months later because these kinds of lawsuits are ridiculous.
They're ridiculous, but you know what? Donald Trump files these kinds of lawsuits because his feelings got hurt. Donald Trump is a thin-skinned person. So as soon as that happens, I mean, you go railing constantly about someone's birth certificate and someone says a joke off of that. Yeah, that's pretty crude and it was continuous, probably insulting deeply. But he actually filed and showed his birth certificate to them and said, my dad was actually Fred Trump, not an orangutan.